Detective Robert Miller stood in the dimly lit room, surrounded by the cold silence that clung to the air like a heavy shroud. The crime scene was a chilling tableau of despair, a tragic narrative etched in the bloodstains that adorned the walls. A single, flickering light bulb swung lazily from the ceiling, casting long shadows that danced eerily across the room. The victim, a young woman named Emily Turner, lay sprawled on the floor in a pool of crimson. Her lifeless eyes stared into the void, the vibrant spirit that once inhabited them extinguished forever. The room bore witness to a struggle, furniture overturned, and the echo of a violent confrontation still lingered in the air. Detective Miller knelt beside Emily's lifeless form, his gloved hands carefully combing through the evidence. He noted the defensive wounds on her hands, signs of a desperate fight for survival. As he examined the crime scene, a haunting sense of sorrow washed over him, a poignant reminder of the fragility of life. Emily had been a promising artist, her canvases filled with vibrant colors that reflected the joy she once felt. Now, her art supplies lay scattered, stained with the tragedy that had befallen her. Miller couldn't help but wonder what cruel twist of fate had led her to this grim end. The detective's gaze shifted to a framed photograph on the wall, a picture of Emily with a radiant smile, surrounded by friends and family. The stark contrast between that joyful moment frozen in time and the grim reality before him amplified the tragedy. Miller could almost hear the laughter captured in the photograph, now replaced by the haunting silence that enveloped the crime scene. As he continued to piece together the puzzle, Miller uncovered a web of secrets and betrayal. It appeared that Emily's killer was someone close to her, someone who knew her well enough to exploit her vulnerabilities. The motive remained elusive, shrouded in the darkness that permeated the room. The investigation unfolded like a sorrowful melody, each piece of evidence a melancholic note in the symphony of tragedy. As the detective delved deeper into the shadows of Emily's life, he couldn't escape the overwhelming sense of sorrow that clung to the case. The crime scene spoke of shattered dreams, stolen potential, and a life extinguished far too soon. As Detective Miller left the room, he carried with him the weight of the unsolved mystery and the heavy burden of sorrow that lingered in the air. The crime scene stood as a poignant reminder that, in the pursuit of justice, some wounds run too deep, leaving scars that never fully heal.